Oh yeah, I guess we're back. Hi.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
I was wondering what you were waiting for.
I'm so professional. I was just giving it some time, for the funnies. That's what that was, obviously. Yeah, 100%. Anyway, the prosecution seeks some stuff. Here we go. The prosecution seeks to call this gentleman to the stand.
Can I sit
No.
at the stand?
No.
Oh.
With his testimony, my learned friend's futile resistance will be utterly crushed. You're calling him as a witness? Yep, very well, counsel. I grant your request with interest. I'm curious to discover what the court shall hear from the victim himself.
Whoa.
Sorry, Ergo's getting another screenshot, the screenshotter.
Yep. Happy am I, Shamspear, to regale thee with my tale of woe, my lord. But I still have my own tale to tell, my own tale of worse woe. I can regale the court with the tale of my perfect innocence in perfect English.
That will do, Mr. Natsume. Let the courts now hear from the victim. And then Mr. Natsume is like, I'm the victim!
Oh, wait.
Whoa!
Who's this?
Who's this Popeye motherfucker? Alright, so that's Mr. Shamspear. But who's that other man beside him? Jeez!
Yeah.
Yes, I think I feel sure that we've caught a glimpse of that man before.
Yeah, he was the one outside the house.
Yeah. State your name and occupations for the court, please, witnesses.
A writer of words so sweet they do scent the breeze, an inventor of ideas so profound they compose the earth. The unrivaled poet, the unmatched scribe, William Shakespeare. Were the great bard to be recalled to life anew, lo, what a magnificent man! Good fellows, I am he who ponders such a miracle, William Shamspear. Oh, the name is Meterman. Adron B. Meterman. I work for the Altamont Gas Company East End branch office. I don't know if this voice fits, we'll see.
We'll see. I remember now. It was yesterday on Briar Road. Oh yeah, she's right, it's him. Oh, what's this? What's that man doing over there? He looks like he's trying to see into Soseki-san's lodgings. Is something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo? Excuse me, could we have a word? I did my dramatic pose and then I left. Yes, we spotted him outside Mr. Garadub's house that morning. And he's a gas company employee? What does he have to do with this case? Gas, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. William Shamspear, you are the victim in this miserable affair, correct?
Oh heaven, oh hell, do you command me to remember that sweet poison that didst cross me and cross mine innocent lips?
I subpoenaed him from the trial, with his doctor's permission, naturally. Hearing the testimony of the aggrieved will remove any room for doubt from the jurors' minds, I'm sure.
Behold, you have only to rearrange the letters of my name to see that me's a seraph. Okay, an angel indeed.
Sure, dude.
Thus be I, noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart, as all heavenly angels be.
Because there isn't a less contrived meaning in your name. No, not at all. The jurors seem to be very moved by this man, I'm afraid. They're actually taking this seraph anagram idea seriously? I can't hear you! Thank your witnesses for your illuminating introductions. But, my lord, What's the man next to Mr. Shakespeare doing here? The gas man, I mean.
What, me? Well, no.
Allow me to enlighten my learned friend. You recall, I presume, your earlier impertinence? When you suggested that the victim had another visitor to his room on the night in question. And moreover, that the victim is a compulsive liar. Yeah, what? No, I didn't quite say that. This young chin stroker here is to convert your wild claims conclusively. Is that not so, Mr. Meterman?
Hang on. No, I'm just here.
I hereby call for your formal testimonies. You will tell the court as lucidly as possible what happened on the night in question, or naughty list forever. Naughty list.
One may smile and be a villain. Yes, it doth pain me, but let the truth be spoken, the truth of that wintry night of my discontent. My chin is so big.
Yeah, he's got a huge chin.
The snow lay about, my neighbor did cometh in the evening, bearing a gift of tea. But merry, bitter was his drink, and when he left, I did fall prostrate on my table. 'Twas the tea alone did pass my lips that late hour, naught else.
Oh yeah, you didn't bite any soap?
Yeah. I was outside this bloke's window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on his room. No one else visited his room but that short little round-backed Eastern fella.
Descriptions. Also, why was he watching?
Yeah.
Wait.
Also,
what?
how would he have seen?
Yeah, there's no window.
There's a bricked up window.
Whoa! Oh, there's the hole in the wall. Holy shit. Wait, what did you say? You were keeping an eye on Mr. Shakespeare's room all night?
That's right. Of course, the bloke's window was all but blocked up, isn't it? So my voice is changing. There's a little gap in the bricks where you can see into the room. It's like that rhyme, you know, there's a place in France where the naked ladies dance. There's a hole in the wall where the guys can see it all. You remember that one?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's just one boys say. You never heard that one?
No, I think I have, but like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it seems appropriate here.
Alright, well, go ahead and keep reading.
I spent the night trying to keep my teeth from chattering as I peered in through that. Are you gonna explain why?
Why are you? Yeah. The question is, sir, why?
Well, now, that's because he's on my list. What a piece of work is a man! Wherefore wouldst thou not stare in wonderment?
What are you talking about?
This buzzing busybody hath not part in this play. I pray thee, pay him no heed, make no more ado about his tedious words.
No, that's not how this court works.
What did you say about me?
Also, he looks like a bee.
Yeah, wait,
he looks like a bee.
A bee?
I love it.
There's a bee.
Calm yourselves. This court is concerned with what happened on the night in question. Nothing more. Indeed, that is so. And as the testimony we have just heard clearly reveals, there was no other than the accused present at the time who could have carried out this crime. I mean, the meter man was there too, you know, but okay, whatever.
Shot him with a dart.
Well,
because he's a bee!
Oh, shit!
He shot him with a stinger.
Oh, fuck. Well, I believe this may be the final testimony of the trial. I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, really short case.
Counsel, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination.
I actually feel like this case might end up being shorter than, like, some other ones.
Watch, it's going to be longer because you said that. Yes, my lord.
But just because it's a weird, like, flashback one that isn't really relevant to, like, the main plot.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Snow!
Yeah, press.
To be clear. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Vic. I'm stealing Ergo's water because he's a bigger water bottle. Oh, and a stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Yep. Yeah. Being in court all day. Oh, what it does to your back. Okay. And posture check. Yeah, Ergo, you sit up straight, young man. I see you in that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't, but I do. I see you.
Oh my gosh.
I can see you with my eyes.
Oh, you're looking through the holes in the bricks.
Yes, I am.
Like the other guy.
Exactly. And yes, all the self-care. We very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. Ryunosuke. To be clear, by neighbor, you are referring to the defendant, Mr. Natsume.
Oh, indeed, sire. Perchance thou wouldst... hold on. Perchance thou wouldst that I call him the man from upstairs.
And at what time did the mustached Nipponese visit you in your room?
Our meeting was promised for the hour of 9, and lo did he come to tender a gift of fragrant tea.
Details which are in accordance with the defendant's own testimony, yes.
And we were broiled in such a literary debate as history hath not seen before.
By which I presume he means their discussion about who is the stronger, Romeo or Juliet.
I, Shamspeare, did play the part of young Romeo, whilst my neighbor played the fair Juliet. Each of us dressed as would our characters be, to bring weight upon our merry experiment.
I dare not imagine the scene.
Frailty, thy name is woman. Wow.
Wow!
Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was? Yes, I had heard of the Eastern art of jujitsu, but ne'er did I dream 'twould be a skill practiced by the comely maiden. See, if you did use that one as a screenshot, you could put something there in his hands. That'd be funny. Yeah, that, what he just said. Juliet beat Romeo up? This is not helping our case. I believe the court has heard enough about your earth-shattering literary debate. Perhaps you could reiterate your statement about the tea that the accused brought to your room. My liege, I am thy servant. Gladly I would do thy bidding. Press the next statement. Oh, I will. Did it. Let me stop you right there. Mr. Natsume left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2 that the poison made you collapse. That amounts to more than 3 hours of missing time. Hold on. Let me save that. I love it. I mean, it's too bad I can't make like a GIF, a thumbnail. Jeez. Yeah. Let's just watch that for a little while. You know what? You could probably put all kinds of music to this. Like, oh, Macarena. That would be a good one. And then, I'm trying to think. The Pokemon theme song, I'm imagining it right now. Oh, I was going to imagine more. Anyway, if the defendant had really put the poison into your tea, that 3-hour window of time is something you're going to have to explain. No. Gladly, 'tis an easy task. What? I did drink of the tea, not while my guest did tarry, but after he took leave of me. Faith, 'twas stone cold, but at 1 hour post midnight, verily were my lips parched. Objection. That doesn't sound normal. Nay, 'tis quite ordinary, sire. After all, thou wouldst recall our fiery debate. Amidst such argument, there'd be no time for fiery tea. Romeo and Juliet again, and who was stronger? Mr. Shamspeare, in summary, allow me to confirm. Did you not come here with the intention of naming your attacker? But of course, my liege. 'Twas the stooped lover of words did attempt to shuffle me off this mortal coil.
Ugh, we all know what that means.
Okay. Nothing else but tea. I wonder if this is where we'll be able to present the soap.
Yeah, right? Why'd you bite the soap? So, you didn't have any kind of evening meal? Dinner? Supper? Soap?
Elevensies? Whatever the hobbits say.
Yeah.
Ha! Fie on luxury, fie on gluttony. To eat thrice daily is but a waste of time.
Sorry?
I would that my belly were full, no more oft than the sun doth rise.
Well, most heroic eating habits, I must say.
Also, yeah, what is happening?
The fuck is he doing?
Night and day do I fill my hours with learned study of the great bard and playwright.
Let's just watch that for a second. Just keep that on loop for a moment.
Yep.
Look at him go. Whoa!
Hence is it that there doth not in my chamber... Hence is it that there doth not in my chamber be then the costumes of mine art.
That would appear to be the case, as even a rodent was found starved to death in your room. Now I think of it, it's not just food that was conspicuously missing from that room, is it? I don't recall seeing a single play or script anywhere.
For I have devoured them all.
Oh, is that how you get clean? You eat your soap, and you eat your plays to read them?
The scripts, yeah.
You've eaten them?
Every word be within my skull. Didst thou imagine otherwise?
Right. That wasn't misleading at all. Now could you turn around, do you think? Which brings us to the conclusion that the only way the poison could have passed this victim's lips is in the tea. No. The soap! The soap!
The soap? As I said, this place went into the freezing cold all night.
Peeping them. But the windows of that house have all been filled in. A historical artifact of the now defunct window tax.
Yeah, you're right there, all bricked up horribly. But as it happens, there's a little part of the brickwork at the bottom corner that's been opened up. I was looking in through that gap.
Yes, there were a few bricks loose, weren't there? And for some strange reason, a couple of bars of soap lined up on the ledge outside as well.
I don't like going around poking my chin in other people's business, especially on freezing cold nights. But them's my orders, so that's what I'll keep doing, as long as there's breath in my body.
I'll keep peeping. I'll do it. Hell yeah. Man of honor. What's with all the theatricals today? Out of interest, Mr. Mitterman, after the accused had left and returned to his own lodgings, did you see the victim leave the room at all?
No, he never left. He was in that room the whole time as far as I'm concerned.
And we can therefore discount the possibility of suicide. How can you be sure of that? The police carried out a thorough investigation of the scene and found no receptacle for the poison. And since we know the victim didn't leave his room, and hence didn't dispose of the poison's container himself, it's clear that this was no attempted suicide. Only the culprit could have removed the receptacle. Yes. Lucidly explained, counsel. Very lucid. I like it when it's lucid. Very lucid. Thank you. It really was. You can't argue with logic.
Except the soap.
Yeah, except the soap!
No one else is around.
You say, short little round-backed Eastern fella. So you can't be sure that it was the defendant then?
Objection!
How many other short little round-backed Nipponese with a mustache do you think there are in London?
Well, of course. It's only a narrow gap and it was quite dark, so I didn't notice the mustache. But he showed up at around 9, so I'm pretty sure of myself.
And when the person you saw arrived, did he and Mr. Shamspear drink tea together?
Nah, sorry, I couldn't say.
Why not?
Because I couldn't see into the room all that well, could I? But what I did see was the silhouette of that little round-backed fella wearing a pretty dress. Then the pair of them started some kind of wrestling match. I tell you, I didn't know what to make of it.
I want to see that scene! Give me that scene! I suppose that was the Romeo and Juliet championship battle getting underway. Mr. Meterman, allow me to confirm one final time. Apart from the accused, can you state with certainty that no one else visited the victim on the night in question?
No question. Gas man's honor.
Do you like my weird dab? Oh, huh, someone said hold it. Hold what? Hold where? Ha! Ha!
Who's holding it? Oh. My lord!
Goodness me, Mr. Foreman!
I've kept my mouth shut and listened up to now, but this has gone on long enough. Are you all with me? Yes.
Are we to understand that you ladies and gentlemen of the jury are in agreement with one another? That you've reached a unanimous decision?
Too right we have. Are you all with me? Yes.
Wait, no! The defense is in the middle of a cross-examination!
To be honest, I was holding out a bit of hope for you, young man. Especially after you identified those few hours that followed the accused leaving the victim's room. Yes, the 3 missing hours, as you put it. But in the end, what difference do they make? None as far as I can see. And since that's now apparent, there's really no reason to delay our decision any longer. Like I was saying before, I sound a lot like the other guy. If I don't take 5 Bob home with me tonight, the missus will blow her top. What's that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said.
Very well. Let the court be appraised by your decisions. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will state your leanings as to the defendant's culpability.
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
God damn all of you!
Not this again.
Not this bullshit!
You gotta do the fucking summation examination.
Word. All of you!
All of them.
Well, it would appear that the jury is indeed unanimous. I'll drink to that shit. So, this time at least it seems justice will be done. All's well that ends well, as they say. This calls for a toast, I feel. To the guilty being punished. You know you can do the summation examination, dude. You know you can. Get up, Mr. Naruhodo, please. The trial isn't over yet. What do you mean, Mrs. Sato? What about the information I found in the Encyclopedia of British Law I have? That obscure right that belongs to the defense in these situations. Remember? Oh, that's right, I forget. This is probably like his third time in court, whatever. A summation examination. He's had to do it in every single one, so I'm actually not really sure why he still doesn't remember, but yeah. That's right. We don't have a jury in Japanese courts, of course. But here in British Court of Law, we can reverse the decisions of a majority of the jurors. If we can force the trial to continue. This trial can't end now. Whatever it takes, I just can't let that happen. The defense moves to invoke its right to a summation examination, my lord. Why am I not surprised at my learned Nipponese friend's inability to admit defeat? You choose to cling desperately to some archaic rule you barely comprehend instead of accepting the truth.
Certainly no other defense counselor in recent times has exercised the right to a summation examination.
Well, they suck at their job.
Yeah, apparently a lot of innocent people probably have died.
Because they all know that once the jury's mind is set, it cannot be altered.
Except for the times it has,
all the
yeah.
times that we did it, yeah.
Nevertheless, the right remains and must be upheld. The defense counsel's request is granted. This court will proceed with the summation examination as outlined in the Encyclopedia of British Law. Yay! Thank you, my lord. Are you and your fellows prepared, Mr. Foreman?
Believe me, my lord, we know all about this young lad's tenacity. And we're ready for it.
Very well. In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hereby call upon each of you to state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime for which he stands accused. Or I'll sick my reindeer on you, so help me.
Judicial finding.
Whoa!
The victim may not be well off, but he's a noble man and straight up. There's no reason to doubt the man. Well, I do declare, I guess I'm Southern now, the good gentleman has no reason to lie. In fact, I think he's rather splendid.
I think he's hot.
Just look at the accused by comparison. He's Japanese. Wow!
Wow! What the fuck, man? All these racists!
Everybody's showing their ass. Stoops all the while and has a mustache. Very fishy.
Jeez! You and your stupid bowler hat, go stand in a corner.
Also racist against people with mustaches.
Right?
There's no evidence to suggest the gangling actor is a fraudsman. I mean, aside from his name being Sham, but for now at least.
Oh, so you're going on a for now at least? Wow, that's very cool.
I really don't care. I just need this trial to end quickly.
Wow.
3 hours of missing time is nothing when you reach my age, you know? Nothing at all.
Yeah, jeez. You know, all of these points so good. Yeah. All of them so sound. But you know what is good and what is sound? Tiramisu in the house. Hello, friend. We cannot help the name we were given. So true. So very true. I actually do kind of wonder if he picked that name because he's like apparently dedicated into like...
Is that his birth name or did he change it to that?
Either way, whether it's a chosen name or a birth name, that's his gosh dang name. And we'll stick to it. We'll stick to that. Just like we're gonna stick it to all these jurors. Gonna punch every single one of them. I mean, I knew it. Every single one of them seems completely convinced.
They can't vote if they're unconscious.
No, but we need them to vote not guilty, so I can't punch them. It would seem that all the jurors have come to the conclusion that Mr. Shamspeare is a fine, upstanding, and honest citizen.
Right. Those words were in bold, so I think we need to...
We need to show that he's not!
Show that he's a piece of shit.
If you ask me, they've all been bewitched by his strange theatrical movements. His weird dabbing and, you know... Wiggling around. And sadly, nothing Mr. Natsume has said appears to have registered at all. Well, here goes. Let's not forget. I've pleaded with the jury on Soseki-san's behalf before, and it worked. So you never know. His seductive gyrating... Yes, Tiram. His seductive gyrating has definitely tempted them all.
Seduced them all.
Hell yeah. Before we begin, it might be an idea for me to remind you exactly how a summation examination works, Mr. Naruhodo. No, I really don't need it, but...
Oh.
Well, you're still very new to British law, after all. That's true, I suppose, and Soseki-san's fate is entirely in my hands.
I guess is this the first time we're doing one in this game?
Probably? Yeah, because the first trial...
Was in Japan.
Yeah.
Is this only the second trial?
Yeah.
Are we only on the second one?
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really gotta play. We really. It's a good thing we're trying to go 4 hours today. It's a good thing. There's always a chance I might have forgotten some crucial detail. Perhaps I should hear Susato-san out. Yeah, Tira, if it's a long game, but it's also made even longer when we don't play it.
Yeah.
Do we need it?
Do you?
I don't think we
I don't think so, because it's pretty straightforward.
We don't need it.
I think the only thing is, like, we need to do this stuff where... Well, kind of like with the witnesses, where we need to look at other people's faces.
Yeah.
To see if they're reacting and stuff like that.
We got it.
Yeah.
We got it. Thank you for the kind offer, Mrs. Sato.
And there's like the thing where you can link two people's statements together.
Yep.
But I think that'll come up.
That'll come
There's
up.
like usually a little exclamation point or whatever.
But I've been through plenty of these summation examinations already now. I think it's important that we don't delay the start any longer than necessary. Of course, I understand.
Should we,
I'm quite sure you're right.
Should we end after we finish this examination?
Oh, possibly. We'll see what time it is, yeah. If you're confused by anything at any point, you can turn to me for advice whenever you like. I'll be here for you.
I'm like a tutorial or something.
Yeah. The key to this is really listening carefully to each juror's statement. Finding two that are contradictory and pitting the corresponding jurors against each other. Let them fight each other. Punch them in the mouth. I mean...
Let them fight.
Without further ado, please, counsel, proceed with the summation examination.
Let's go. Yes, my lord.
Also, someone farted. I smelled it.
If you smelt it, you dealt it.
Ah, shit. Can't deny that.
Yep. Too strong. Okay. Not have been well off, but he's a nobleman, so that's why I trust him.
We're just gonna press everybody.
Yep. Well,
That's how it usually goes.
Yep. There are plenty of people in London who seem noble but poor. Couldn't some of them also be liars?
I've no doubt about it. Like that shaky client of yours, for example.
Absolutely not. Mr. Natsume is no liar.
Look, the point is, the only thing that passed the victim's lips that night was the Japanese man's tea.
He ate soap?
And some soap, yeah.
He ate soap?
When is that gonna come up?
When are we gonna get to say the man ate soap?
When you take the gas man's testimony into account as well, the truth couldn't be any clearer.
Can I present soap to this?
Soap.
to what he just said after we're done? I wonder
Look
if
at
that'll work.
this soap.
Well...
Every time I do it makes a dope. I don't know.
Beautiful, baby. That's alarmingly logical.
But let me be frank here. I'm a gentleman with a tall hat, with a gentleman's values.
I hold a knife up here.
If it turns out that the old Shakespearean chum is a rotten liar after all, I'd gladly change my decision about the defendant. I'm sure my fellow gentlemen on the journey would do the same, isn't that right? Well, yeah, perhaps. I don't see it happening.
'Cause I'm a big old racist.
Yeah. Hey, what's that? Elderly gent on the end here, you know? You'll have to speak up. Look, I really don't care about all this nonsense. I just need this trial to be over.
Why are you even here, man? How many gentlemen do we actually have on the jury? Ugh. Alright, sir. I may hold you to that. Don't forget what you said.
Huh. Next.
Alright, if you can show me the victim's a liar, I'll reconsider my position. Alright. I don't think we need to press that just yet. That's probably when we find the lie.
Well, I do declare.
Well, I do declare that you're a bitch. Are you saying you believe the man to be trustworthy because he's rather splendid?
No, that's not what I said.
I said he's hot.
The point is, the man is the victim here. What reason would he have to lie? And yes, he is rather splendid.
Can't deny the man's attractive. So you say, yet again. Yeah, that's true, Tyr. Jury duty is mandatory, so guy got stuck. That's fair. I do feel for hims.
Meanwhile, the man who stands accused behaves so suspiciously, it's exhausting to look at him.
I mean, he is kind of exhausting when he vibrates, like, constantly. He's like, ah, yeah.
I'm afraid he's not splendid at all.
Splendid logic there, madam. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Alright, well...
What the fuck with this guy?
Press the racist.
Press the racist remark. No. Not one of those things is a reason to find the man guilty.
But he is fishy. There's no point dancing around the fact. He's Japanese, he has a mustache, and he stoops.
Yeah, well, you're stupid, and you have a stupid hat, and you're stupid.
You see, you arrive at the conclusion in just 3 steps. 3 steps, like a waltz, in fact. You know, the more I think about it, the more this trial seems like a dance.
God, I want to punch that guy. You seem to be several steps ahead of yourself, though. And you're on the wrong foot. No, there's nothing but circumstantial evidence here. There's no actual proof of the defendant's guilt.
But the victim's version of events is backed up by what the big-chinned man next to him says, isn't it? 1, he saw the Japanese man there. 2, he saw no one else. And 3, he saw the Japanese man there. Oh. That's another 3 steps. All this really does seem more and more like a waltz, doesn't it?
Right, and the prosecution will waltz his way to victory if I let you speak much more. Alright, Queen Bee, how you doing?
Hold it!
You fraudsman. What do you mean by that, madam?
I don't know. It really is a most tiresome problem for the company, most irritating.
What, your face?
How does she work? Wait, we can be absolutely certain that a customer is stealing from us, but without hard evidence.
Is it the gangly actor? Is he stealing something?
We can't. Well, I think she's just talking in general. We can't even threaten to take action for fear of being sued.
What? I'm sorry, you've lost me a little there. Who are you?
I'm the wife of Augustus Altamont, owner of the Altamont Gas Company. Oh.
Good gracious! Altamont gas, you say?
Yeah, I bet he's stealing gas.
Oh, he like messed with the little box that you're supposed to put money in or whatever, maybe?
Betcha. Oh, because there's a puddle. Remember we found the puddle? I don't know if that means anything, but there is a puddle under it.
Yeah.
That could mean something.
Gas is the future of energy in this country, and I'm kind of turning into the Southern lady. and around the globe, but proper handling is essential. As I'm sure our employee from the East End branch office would be the first to agree.
Yeah, right, Tiriff, unfortunately correct.
Absolutely, the lady, I forget what my voice sounds like. Gotta be used properly. Altamont gas is the best in the world, of course.
You were doing a thing like this.
Yeah,
that's
like
what you were doing.
drawl, yeah.
I think we may have solved the mystery of the bow from earlier, Mr. Naruhodo. Right, he bowed in deference to his employer's wife, did he? So, would I be right in assuming that the reason Mr. Meterman was watching what Mr. Shamespeare was up to in his room?
I'm afraid that there's no end to the lengths the population of the East End will go in order to steal our gas.
The poor people trying to stay warm.
So I really have no choice when the company identifies somebody as a possible fraudsman.
Lady, thank you. I no longer want to hit you. Don't want to punch you. No more. I think I like you now. Even if you are a rich bitch. Anyway, what?
But to dispatch a worker to watch the suspect day and night, we're very thorough in our investigations.
So you mean Mr. Shamspeare is...
I wouldn't come out and say it in public, but you can finish that sentence with a grubby little gas thief.
Oh! You have noticed the public gallery in here, have you?
I kind of sound like her. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Faith, wouldst thou wound me with thy words, were I to let them penetrate the skin? But seraphs hear not insults, only choirs of angels in song. We may not have evidence yet, but my workers won't stop buzzing around you until they find it.
Oh, the bee thing is accurate.
A lot of bee stuff going on.
We were right.
And when they do, you'll find yourself blasted back to your angelic heights in an Altamont gas explosion.
We will blow you the fuck up.
Okay, well now we need to arrest her for threatening murder.
Right?
So Mr. Shamspear has been stealing gas. I wonder, juror number 4, if you wouldn't mind adding that information to your testament. Your statement. I can speak.
My pleasure. Was it the bit about ripping that thief apart you enjoyed?
Yes, thoroughly. A little before the part about abject violence, if it's not too much trouble.
Yes, of course.
This could be it. This could shift the balance.
Alright. The victim puts on a fine performance, but he's a common thief.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like the solution
That's
is
gonna be the
probably
thing.
pitting her against the first guy.
Yeah, I
Because he
agree.
said if you can prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this
I
guy.
don't really care, but we might as well see what they have to say, I guess.
Yeah.
You keep talking about needing to take home some money. What's that all about, sir?
Finish last, that's what it's about.
What's that?
I'm talking about the Derby at Hyde Park, aren't I? It was the Queen's Cup last week, wasn't it?
It was? Derby?
Betting on horses.
Yeah.
It was a dead cert, that's the thing. I couldn't lose, so I took my wife's secret savings, like... But then, that hopeless old mare went and did the unthinkable. Ah, that stupid finish, lass.
Oh dear. I think it's clear what happened, isn't it?
This is the day the missus uses her savings for a trip down the pub. So come on, let this business lie now, just give it up.
Tirif, yeah, there's a lot of mentions of very casual racism throughout a lot of these jurors. The things that they say about people.
No, it's okay, it's just a horse named Finish Last.
Yeah. Still though.
Not an actual Finish Last.
Still though. No, that's not
Unless I missed
gonna
some
happen.
other thing. Okay.
3 hours of missing time, yeah. I can't hear. What? What do you really mean by that, sir?
What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not one to boast, but I get up at 5 every morning, I do.
At 5? You're really an early riser then, aren't you?
Huh, what's that now?
I said you're an early riser.
I'm a surly miser? I mean, I like to while away the hours in the evening reading books as well. But by about 2 in the morning, I'm usually too tired to go on. Wow.
Oh, he's like me, except I'm not reading. I'm drawing or something. Well, and it's not 2. I'm usually trying to go to bed at 5.
Yeah.
On my days off, let me clarify. On my days off. He sleeps at 2 in the morning and gets up at 5? Oh my, that means he only has 3 hours of sleep each night.
What's that, dear? I have...
Only 3 hours of sleep each night? That's right, Tirif. The artist struggle.
That's right, you see. 3 hours of missing time. Like I said, it's not much, is it?
This really isn't helping.
Alright.
The key to summation
Do it.
examination is identifying contradictions. Yep, we know. We do know.
Yep.
Sorry, Sasato, but I'm ignoring you. We know. But conversely, if you're unable to do that, the judge will declare the trial over.
Wait,
And
no.
I can't let that happen.
Somehow or some other, I have to turn this trial around.
Turn the beat around.
Oh, I love that song. Sing it, Ergo. Da 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 da. Oh. Okay. All right. What do we got? Oh yeah, pit.
Let's go into the pit.
Yeah. Him.
Wait.
But we don't have evidence, though, unfortunately, because she even said it herself. They don't
Well,
have
he's
evidence.
just saying the victim puts on it, but in reality is a common thief. So I think, like,
Okay.
even just the accusation
Yeah.
should be.
But also, it's not letting you do that, though.
it's all automatically.
Oh, I
selected.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Those two statements clearly contradict each other. Good gracious! To whose statements do you refer?
Juror number 1.
Oh, what are you yelling about, lad?
I presume you've heard juror number 4's statement made by the wife of the owner of Altamont Gas.
Well, yes.
The victim, who you claim to be a noble, straight-up man. In fact, turns out to be a common thief.
So the good lady says, but there's no evidence, is there? You and I both heard them say as much. Oh wait, was the stream? going? Okay.
Oh, it is? Alright, still good?
Alright, I don't know.
Okay.
Just the app was being weird.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's true, we don't have evidence as such just yet. But the claims aren't baseless, you know. What?
Nani?
You heard me. Seeing as his operation has already been compromised, I would suggest that the court hears testimony from our East End branch office employee over there. I'll do whatever.
It's good.
I'll do whatever you say, my lady. Gasman's honor.
Hell yeah. Honestly, if you want to change his voice 30 times, maybe that's fine. Dope! Juror number 1, you say you're a man of your word. If I could show that Mr. Shamespeare was a liar, you assured me that you would reconsider your decision about the defendant's guilt.
Yes, I did say that. And as a man of honor, I'll hold to it, as I'm sure the other gentlemen of the jury will. Me? Oh, well, yes. Now that we found out the man's a liar, perhaps we ought to consider the matter further. Well, if I'm perfectly honest, I haven't heard half of what you've all been saying.
God!
So if this means you'll recap a few points, that would suit me down to the ground. Oh no, I'm not having any part of this. I want this trial over and done with. In that case, I shall change my leaning. So, Mr. William Shamespeare, if that is your real name, we of the jury demand to know exactly what kind of a man you really are.
Poof!
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew!
Yeah.
The scales have been tipped! That's 4 jurors. 4 for not guilty. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo! Victory!
For now.
For now.
Order, order! Well, this is quite extraordinary, I must say. As a result of the defense's summation examination, the jury's leaning has changed.
Again.
Wow! It's like they waffle about in here, flip-flopping around. Now only 2 jurors say guilty, whilst 4 say not guilty. And one of them doesn't even want to be here, so really, you gotta take that with a big old grain of salt.
You would think that he would just be like, oh, I'll just join whichever side has more votes. You know, like...
You would think. You see, I've got multiple lists, and he's not on naughty or nice. He's just really unconfused. I therefore declare this court to be in a state of disaccord. Actually, he is also on the naughty list. He did steal his wife's money, so yeah, kind of a bitch.
And he didn't join my Discord server.
Yeah, he didn't join the Grezy and Ergo Discord server, the fucker. And order the trial to continue.
Yeah!
Alright. Should we end soon?
Nope. I was waiting to see him do that. I mean, if we want to.
We can go like up to like when they're gonna start a thing or whatever.
He looks so done. He's like, ugh. Just look at them eyes, focusing on those eyeballs. And right here, missing out on some movie nights. Agreed, we have some fun movie nights here and there. And you have a movie night once a month, if I remember correctly. So you've got some fun movie nights of your own too, friend. Van Zeeks, what movie nights are you putting on?
Dracula. That's it.
That's all I watch. Nothing but Count Dracula. You have spoilt the bouquet, Mr. Shamespeare.
That's what I look like he's doing. He's doing the :3.
He really is.
Like he has the cat mouth.
He's the embodiment of the :3.
He's just a little guy.
A little guy.
The ladies and gentlemen of the jury now find that you are...
Actually, shit, I should have made that I should have screen capped that. Oh, that's fine.
The ladies and gentlemen of the jury now find that they are unable to trust you, the victim.
Here, wait, maybe I'll get that.
That one's pretty good, yeah.
Decide which one I want to do. But you gods will give us some faults to make us men. So God mend me, I do swear.
He swears! That's bad!
This gas man speaketh that which concerns him most.
naught but gas, naught but thin air. Aye, it burneth bright a while, but it hath no substance, and it doth reek foul. Why, what did you say?
Do I take it, Mr. Shamspear, that you deny the allegations of gas thievery?
Most heartily, my lord, hast thou forgot? I am as a seraph, an angel, noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart.
Hey, I play a game where I'm an angel, and I steal shit in that game, so you know what? I think you're wrong.
You flowery-mouthed, pompous beanpole, just because I haven't got the evidence yet.
You know what that reminds me of? Because it's like, I think the same color too, so I don't know if it's like intentional, but do you remember in that one case where Phoenix got hit in the head with the fire extinguisher and he got amnesia for a case? That the guy who was the murderer had like a neck thing like that, and he kept like tying it around his neck, so him doing that just makes me think of it.
Kind of. I don't really remember.
Yeah. Anyway, I have too many things in my brain about Ace Attorney. Also, I heard a noise. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Aww.
Wait. Good.
Oh, you love... You love DWDG. I see such fun entry. I loved it. I was at work, so I couldn't stay long. I sure did go live on Discord as Hera Rose. Well, thank you for the first time comment. That sounds really sweet. Well, I'm trying to go live now every Monday. Me and Ergo. Ergo's my husband, by the way. He's going to try to go live every Tuesday. So if that helps to know, I usually am Mondays, and he's going to usually be Tuesdays. But I appreciate you, and I appreciate your first comment. That was so kind. As we watch this guy yank at his neck like that, jeez.
Mr. Shamspear, if in fact you are not noble of mind, sweet of nature, or honest of heart, if you are a liar, then your testimony should have no sway in this courtroom.
But I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy.
It is my considered opinion, I can't think that at the present time, no other possible culprit of this crime has been identified. All testimony heard by the court thus far heavily implicates the defendant. In short, it would not be unreasonable at this stage for me to rule on the case.
Oh no.
However, in light of the fact that the jury has expressed concern about the fidelity of the witness, I believe it would be inappropriate for this court not to pursue the point further.
Objection!
I assure you, my lord, that would be a waste of the court's time. The gas in this case are unrelated. Juror number 4.
Yes.
Didn't you say before that although you had no hard evidence to prove this man had been stealing gas, you have strong grounds for suspecting him?
That's right, we do, don't we, worker?
Worker bee. Oh, it's his little wings, I just realized. As a bee. That's the
handkerchief.
Yeah,
like wings.
I was trying to figure that out. Yeah.
Absolute.
That.
Wow.
Very well then, we will hear your testimony now. You will tell the court precisely why you believe the victim, Mr. William... Well, sorry, I was trying to be Van Zix there for a second.
Mr. William.
Mr. William Shamspear. Mr. William Shamspear has been stealing gas.
Yes, my lord, it'll be my pleasure. If...
Cut off twice. This time it wasn't me. I didn't do that.
Okay, alright, if I may, my lord.
Go ahead, madam.
This worker's testimony may have a significant bearing on the good name of my husband's company. Therefore, I should like to take the stand alongside him in a supervisory role, if you wouldn't mind. Wahoo! Oh yeah, sweet as honey. Yeah. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of that.
This is just so weird.
Yeah, he's just really into
He's
her.
a simp. He really likes...
She's the queen bee.
She's the queen bee. Yeah, that makes sense.
Very well. You do you. As an exception, I shall honor your request.
Thank you, my lord.
You wait till the boss gives you an earful. Ooh, it's gonna sting you, mark my words.
Get it, bees?
Bee jokes.
We're gonna be here with bee puns all night long. So, you will both testify before the court on the subject of the illegal consumption of the Altamont Gas Company's fuel.
And I think...
Yes, is that clear, my good man?
Oh, sorry, I'm turning southern again.
I just can't help it.
Clear as Altamont gas, my lady, which is the clearest in the world.
Is that good?
Yeah, I mean, it's invisible, so...
Can I ask a weird question that might be... Oh, okay.
You can ask a normal question.
My face is like Reno's kids right now. Oh, okay. Okay. I was always taught, because speaking of gas, I was at the gas station like a couple days ago, right? I was filling up my car. And I saw this guy filling gas, but his car was on. And like, I was always taught that you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the fuck is he doing? So is that like
stupid, I guess.
Right, Tara? Yeah. I was like, I didn't know.
The car needs to be off.
That's what I thought. Because I was watching, because I was like, maybe I'm wrong.
Like it was fully like the engine was on?
I mean, it seemed like
you could hear the engine running?
Like,
because like it's probably fine if you just have like if you do the thing where it's just like, you turn on like the radio or whatever.
You think so?
But
so
if
I'm
like
not
the
entirely
engine
sure.
should not be running
On this random dude's behalf, I will say, I'm not entirely sure if it was fully on or if it was just a one click or whatever. But yeah, no, it seemed like it. Like I felt like I heard it. I'm pretty sure I heard his car still being on. You know, and I was like, wait. Was I lied to this whole time?
Yeah, and I guess it is like one of those things where, well, obviously he didn't explode, right? So,
yeah. No.
It's one of those things where it's like,
Can you imagine what if I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
He exploded afterwards. No, but I guess it's one of those things where it's like, it won't always cause an accident.
It just could.
It could.
Yeah. So I guess, you know what? Little thing out there for y'all listening. Please don't leave your vehicles on when you're pumping gas. Even if you've gone through the first time and it's okay, that's roulette. So just be careful. Don't be a betting man on that kind of stuff. Yay!
Think the gas has gone to his head. Should we find out next time?
On Dragon Ball Z. Well, here, hang on. Let's get to the
Attorney Ball Z.
I think the man is just a very dedicated employee, Mr. Naruhodo. Okay, let's get cleanly to this part. There we go.
Witness testimony.
We're gonna leave off with the witness testimony. Very good. We played a good bit today.
We're gonna talk to the bees.
Yeah, we'll talk to the bees next Monday. So I look forward to that. We might only stream a shorter time period next Monday because I know sorry, I'm looking at all the screenshots that Ergo took.
Yeah, I'll have to decide.
We're going to be visiting some family. We're going to be visiting some family the day before, so it might be a shorter stream than what we did today. We'll see. But that being said, speaking of streams, let's find out who's currently streaming now, shall we? Let us see. Oh, so I know Crowbird Cannon is streaming. So is Alien J Rod. I feel like it's been a minute since I've rated Crowbird Cannon. So I think that'd be cool. Risk of Rain 2? What is it? What is this? Whoa, we got an ad. I'm seeing some stuff.
It's like a shooter, and I think it's like a roguelike.
Whoa.
Also, he's Vegeta.
Whoa! Yeah!
I don't know if that was like DLC or if that's like a mod, but
that's cool.
I guess you can go watch his stream and find out.
That's right.
I guess Vegeta's in Risk of Rain 2 now.
That's right. So yes, everybody, go ahead and say hello to Crowbird Cannon. I know, right, Vegeta? Vegeta?
Type /raid.
/raid Crowbird Cannon. I can spell, sort of. Yeah.
Two ends. Not that kind of cannon. Like the actual gun cannon.
Yeah. Boom, baby. But yeah, thank you for joining us all today. We really appreciate it. We had a lot of fun with y'all. And we look forward to finding out what the hell is going on in this gas company? Why is it staffed full of bees?
Why are they peeping? Why is there soap in the window?
Yes, let us talk about the man eating
Gotta
soap.
talk about the soap.
I want so badly to talk about the man eating soap. I really need to know. Does have to know.
It's all about the soap.
Yeah.
It's everything centers around it.
Yes, so next time perhaps we will get to talk about the soap. But for now, let's go say hi to Cannon. Thank you all, and mwah, have a good one. Bye.